Hostwinds Review. Hostwinds Review. One of the top services for web hosting, or not. Visit site. Did you know that the number of websites in the world is getting closer to 2 billion every year? That's about a quarter of the entire human population. Such a huge number of websites means that there's also a need for reliable web hosting services. That's why today we'll take a look at Hostwinds Review and find out what this hosting company is all about. Hostwinds Web Hosting was founded back in 2010. The company manages to provide high-quality web hosting for affordable prices. They also aim to provide you with the best customer service for an exceptional experience. Hostwinds has received multiple awards for its services and performance. Moreover, it's often recognized as one of the leading web hosting services. That's why you should take this company into account when choosing a web hosting service that's most suitable for your needs. In this Hostwinds review, we'll talk about the available services, websites, performance, pricing, customer support, usability, and so much more. This review will help you to decide if Hostwinds web hosting is exactly what you need. Without further ado, let's jump straight to Hostwinds Review and find out what this web hosting service is all about. Pros. 1. Variety of services. 2. 99, 97% uptime. 3. Unlimited bandwidth and disk space. 4. Helpful customer service. 5. Attractive prices. Cons. 1. Limited server locations. 2. Not the best results when it comes to speed. 1.6. Unlimited bandwidth and disk space on all plans. 1.7. Helpful customer service. 2. Hostwinds Review. Cons. 2.1. Hostwinds Review. Pros. I would like to begin this Hostwinds review with its best qualities and features. After all, good things tend to outweigh less positive factors. Now, when it comes to web hosting, there are multiple aspects that come into play. That includes usability, provided services, uptime and site speed, customer support, pricing, and so much more. That said, let's take a look at each of these factors and even more to evaluate how good this web hosting service is. Variety of services available. First of all, I would like to take a look at the services that Hostwinds offers. Hostwinds is very flexible when it comes to providing services for different needs. You can choose from 1. Shared hosting. 2. VPS hosting. 3. Dedicated hosting. 4. Cloud hosting. 5. WordPress hosting. When choosing a web hosting type, you should take into account such aspects as the amount of traffic you get. For example, websites that have 1,000 monthly visitors have completely different needs than the one that has 100,000 visitors per month. What you should keep in mind, though, is that the price of web hosting varies as well. While shared hosting tends to be super affordable, dedicated hosting gets so much more expensive. That said, before making a decision, you should decide on the amount that you're willing to pay. Since you might feel a bit lost at this point, let me explain every hosting type quickly in this Hostwinds review. First of all, shared hosting. It's the most basic, yet affordable option that's highly recommended for small businesses, personal websites or other people who are just starting. The name, shared, refers to the fact that you'll be sharing one server and its resources with other websites. The problem with shared web hosting is that when you're sharing a server with other websites and their traffic increases significantly, you might experience some problems with performance on your website. Now, VPS hosting stands for a virtual private server. Even though you will be also sharing a server with other websites, just like when it comes to shared hosting, there are a few major differences between the two. Talking about dedicated hosting, it's even better than VPS hosting. That's because you get a server all to yourself. This once again means even better uptime rates and faster speeds, as well as strong security and amazing performance. Moving further, it's time to take a look at cloud hosting in this Hostwinds review. Cloud hosting is recommended for high traffic pages. However, it doesn't mean that it's not a good option for small websites. It provides great scalability and flexibility. WordPress hosting is the final option that we're going to discuss in this Hostwinds review. You can immediately understand that it's recommended for WordPress users. It's super easy to install on WordPress, so, whichever of these options you decide to choose, Hostwinds will provide you with all of them. That being said, you definitely won't have issues with scalability or the lack of options to pick from. Latest Squarespace coupon found. Verified staff pick. Save 20% Squarespace limited time deal. Grab this Squarespace offer code and enjoy a lovely 20% off on any selected Squarespace subscription plan. Get deal. Easy to use, clear interface. When it comes to the web hosting interface, it's not necessarily the most important thing. After all, you won't be spending that much time on this platform. However, you will need that to purchase services, domains, completing payments, monitoring your website, contacting customer support, and so much more. When it comes to Hostwinds web hosting, you shouldn't be worried about usability. The provider is using all the tools that make your experience pleasant and enjoyable. The platform is managed by cPanel that many of you might know very well, while WHMCS handles the account management. It's a web hosting management and billing software that automates all operations. Also, it's super easy to sign up. All you need to do is choose a plan and click Order Now. Once it's done, you will need to provide your personal information, such as your name, phone number, country, state, zip code, and enter your domain name.